Well, after the heartbreaking loss of her husband, a grieving widow now says she cannot locate many of his personal belongings.
It's clear someone swiped them, and Ethan Tuttle reports the question now is who and where.
Yes, Gunner, behave, you mean thing.
Since losing her husband Karl in the middle of January, life for Bonnie Vaughn and her furry companions has been far from the same.
He would get up in the mornings, he said, we got to go turn the chickens out. The little black dog was right behind him. He made every move Karl did.
Karl suffered a medical emergency on January 9th when he fell inside their home.
And we got him up, called Acadian. They come to check him out and said every time he stood up, his blood pressure bottomed out and his heart rate went up.
After spending 2 days at the Ochsner Medical Center off O'Neill, Karl passed away.
That's the day we got married in '97.
When he died, the hospital gave her a bag with his clothes and other belongings, including heirlooms they hoped to pass down to their daughter.
She said, I want that big cross sterling silver necklace that he wore. It was a big cross on a big chain. I said, well, baby, I know it's in his clothes, his bag of clothes in the truck, you know. Her and my grandson went out there and looked twice. Mama, it's not in there.
The necklace he wore, his wedding ring, a copper bracelet, even his cell phone and hearing aids, nowhere to be found. And it's unclear how or where they went missing, making an already tough situation even more difficult.
You know, how do you deal with that?
After calling the funeral home and finding out the items were not there, she checked with the hospital, thinking maybe something may have happened when medical staff at Ochsner moved her husband to a different room. She also called their cell provider to see when her husband's phone was last used.
I contacted them. They told me that Saturday that somebody had searched the web with his phone. We didn't have it from Friday evening on. So that tells me somebody stole it.
Ochsner says they're actively looking into the situation, and in the meantime, WAFB is waiting on an official statement.
His stuff come up missing on the 9th of January, and here we are into February, and nothing's been done. So if it hasn't showed up in this length of time, it's not going to.
Ethan Tuttle, WAFB 9 News.
Bonnie and Karl were married for nearly 30 years.
We'll be updating this story as soon as we get a statement from the Ochsner team.